Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, testing. It worked. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Ronnie Show. So glad you could join us here this afternoon. It is a Tuesday around here. Woo, woo. I love Tuesdays. I don't know why. I just do. Although I guess in a way I like every day of the week except Monday. Mondays are tough, but I get through them. We all have to push through on Mondays. For sure. So yeah, I guess we'll kind of talk about what's been going on in my life the last little while now. Whoops. There we go. So yesterday, as you know, just because with the crazy winter weather that's coming up later on this week, which is gonna suck. It's
Yeah, at least you aren't driving 4 hours in it.
There you go. Because of that, they moved football practice from Thursday to Monday. As all of you know, I'm part of the film crew. I always have to say that because we always get the question of, "Oh, what position do you play?" I'm like, "No, I don't play."
Ronnie, football?
Imagine that. No, but well, I guess I did when I was like little, but I found broadcasting and that suited me well. So I'm doing that instead.
They give you a suit?
Mm-hmm. I mean, technically, you wear suits though all the time. So, like,
Are you saying that to me?
Yeah.
I just like button ups, and I just so happen to have a jacket.
And yeah, exactly. So, yeah. But at least yesterday it was like really, really nice. It was mid 70s. It was just the perfect day. And then, of course, the temperature. Well, it's still 50 degrees, which is still. I mean, it's not bad. It really, honestly, could be worse. But tomorrow with the snow and stuff, it's just going to not be good. Hello, Tom Sargent. Um, yeah, we're supposed to. Well, I don't know if we're supposed to get snow tomorrow, but Thursday it's supposed to come down. Well, or in fact, now I'm not even seeing snow for Thursday. I'm seeing snow Friday and Saturday, but not. Yeah. Evelyn S., what's your favorite animal? A dog. I love dogs. Although my allergies always act up when I'm around dogs, but it's worth it. It's worth it 100%. Yeah, let's take a look at the weather now. Yeah, because Wednesday, this says rain and snow. Um, Thursday, rain and snow. Friday, rain, snow, and ice. So that'll be interesting. Well, drive home Thursday night. You won't have to deal with the ice.
Got too dark, and if it's snowing in the dark, I don't trust my driving as much.
Well, we got daylight savings time though, so now sun don't drop until like 7.
But I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm not doing that again.
He slid off the road the last time he went. Or well, no, you didn't slide off the road.
That's the right way to say it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm looking for the best word to say it, and that's a pretty good word to say.
his car, he survived though. That's all that matters. What's your? Yeah. So there you go. That's especially for how old it is too. My goodness.
No, that means it's quality.
Sure. What's your favorite bird? I don't know. I've never really thought about that, to be quite honest with you.
This bird is penguin.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I 100% agree with that, but like I said, I don't really have an opinion. So, Amir Sahad, hello. At least I think I said that right. So yeah, it's just gonna be wonderful. See, it was really nice yesterday. It was somewhat nice today, a little cool, but tolerable. I was able to wear my light coat, so that's when you know it's warm enough. And then now we're supposed to get dumped on, so woo! You gotta love it. But at least the good news is that it's supposed to be at least as a high temperature each day, it's supposed to be above freezing. So hopefully that'll help things out somewhat. As you just saw my roommate go out, he's got to go about 4 hours away from here. So yeah, luckily enough, I'm here in town. So all I got to do is just drive across town. Um, so yeah, I subbed. Oh, thank you very much, Ariana. I know it's one of the two. um, let's see. Is there any experience that you had you would deem out of the ordinary or perplexing? Um, my roommate must have forgot something. I mean, that quite right there is quite perplexing. What we just saw, my roommate coming in and out like that. No, I'm kidding. Obviously. Um, no, not really that I can think of. I haven't had a whole lot of strange things happen to me, which I don't know if that's like a good thing or not, but that's just that's just my luck, I guess. I don't know. um I mean, I've done strange things, but nothing. I mean, to be fair though, I always like to do things that, you know, what would be the right word to use? I do things differently than a lot of people, I guess I should say. I just like to do things my way, even if it's not like normal to do it that way. Because it's just me. So, what's the thing that most people misunderstand about you or your personality? Well, we don't get this anymore, but once we first started doing this format, it was always, am I gay? Am I transgender? Which I am neither of those. So yeah, I mean, it's just people like to make assumptions of that all the time about me, and it just. I mean, if you ask it in a friendly way, then fine. But if you're just trying to be an ass, then it just it just flat out irritates me. So yeah. Um. So yeah, and then after I did that yesterday, of course, I had to. Well, yesterday I helped out cutting out with the film. So for the football team. So we got back, got all the film put together. I got to help out with that because tomorrow is because usually it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday when they practice and when we film. So, but this week with Easter, we already weren't planning on having a Saturday practice. So I guess Thursdays got moved up to yesterday, and then Tuesdays got moved back to Wednesday. Or I guess, well, I should say both got moved back or moved up one day, basically. So, but tomorrow, I'm gonna have to put most of the film together, and I haven't done that alone, so that'll be kind of an interesting experience. Hopefully, I don't screw anything up. Although the guy that normally does it, he'll be there for like a little bit, helping me out just to make sure I know what the heck I'm doing. Although I did pretty well when we were doing it together on Monday, so hopefully it won't be that big of a deal, but you never know. Cross our fingers. So yeah, let's see here. I thought no, okay, never mind. I was just looking for something, no big deal. Um, so yeah, kind of taking a look at what's to come here. I thought I had already posted the schedule for the week here in the community tab, but I guess not. I'm just a fraud, that's why. No, I'm kidding, obviously. Um, although I guess I could just finish that right now. Yeah, we're gonna finish this live schedule of the week. Let's see, CBB Final Four. Then we'll have Sioux City versus Des Moines. Post. There you go. Now it's uploaded. um Now I don't have to worry about that now for the rest of the week. Oh, well, maybe I do because I just screwed a whole bunch of things up while doing it. So And I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Woo! Excuse-moi. When I sneezed, I got a whole bunch of snot on my one bag, which is really gross, but that just happens. Oh, where's that box of Kleenex at? Or wait, no, we ran out. I gotta open up a new pack. Is there any mistake that you would say you were glad you ever made? Once again, nothing that I can think of off the top of my head. Um, I'm sure there is probably something if I thought long and hard about it, but I don't know. Oh gosh, it got all over my coat too. See, that's the thing. When I sneeze, like I don't. I feel like I don't sneeze like a regular person. I don't. This is disgusting that we're kind of talking about this, but for whatever reason, every time I sneeze, whether I'm sick or not, because as most of you know, I was sick for a couple of days last week. I'm still kind of getting over it now, but um oh, shoot. Okay. I am so sorry, but I okay, we should be good now. um for some reason, every time I sneeze, a whole bunch of snot just comes out. Like a lot of people, when they sneeze, like literally nothing comes out. But every single time I sneeze, just a whole bunch, which is why I always have to have a tissue to blow into. Um, Instead of, doing it into my arm or, whatever. However, people do it inside the shirt like that. I mean, so that's why I always carry Kleenex with me, just in case. Because if that were to happen in public, I mean, that would just be scary. Speaking of which, I got to take my medicine too. So I'll be doing that after a while. um, and then kind of some big news actually that just happened right before we got on the air. Um I called potentially my future employer to set up kind of like a job interview type of thing on not today Tuesday, but next Tuesday. So that'll be quite exciting. I can't wait for that. For obviously the summer, maybe even longer. Who knows? We'll see. I might like it enough to where I'll work past the summer. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Um. So yeah, although it sounds like I might even get the chance to start it now before school is up, and then kind of continue on with it. Kind of go like full time in the summer, and then go back to part time like in the fall per se. So that'll be really exciting stuff. Um. Yeah, and I might even get paid. So there you go. That's the best part of any job, isn't it? Um, I think personally, but that's just me. So yeah, well, I'll tell you how that went. Um, next Tuesday because of that, I don't even know if we'll have a show. Just because that'll be at 2. Well, maybe I might be driving or just gotten back, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll plan on it and then we'll go from there. How about that? Nice. Anyway, that is going to do it for us here this afternoon. We're just about at the 15-minute mark. Oh shoot. See, that's the thing. I didn't get to read all these other comments. Jeez Louise. So it's smokes. Okay. Okay, now that I'm just reading all these comments. Yeah, no, the job is like a broadcasting type job, basically what we're doing right now, but like professionally, basically. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. Because for some reason on my phone, I saw all the comments up until "Is there any mistake you would say you're glad you've ever made?" Like I saw that, but I didn't. For some reason, at least on my phone, it wasn't like scrolling down when more comments were popping up. So then I didn't. I'm sorry, Henry, I didn't get to see all that, and I'm kind of glad I didn't see it now that I see it. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining us here this afternoon. On that note, and we'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye bye.